My name's Mark Hinton, and I'm a Community Engagement Development Manager at the Centre for Lifelong Learning. And I also work on the development of our community engagement as part of the regional engagement team.
My name is Noor Aziz. I am alumni at Warwick University and also Coventry University. I'm a local resident living in Canley since 2001. And currently I'm a creative practitioner, and my art form is more towards bringing people together, bridging groups and communities to make a difference in the place where they live, play, study and work.
A university does three things. It creates knowledge through research, it passes on knowledge, and then whether it does it deliberately or not, it's also a neighbour, a corporate citizen. It has an impact on the people around it and the city near it, the neighbourhood, the geography, the economics of the area in which it sits. The university has supported community activities that have been started by and are led by long-term residents of Canley, both by giving access to university resources that the community has been able to find useful, encouraging our volunteering students to help out with projects in Canley, working together on some projects with them and being a partner in projects, and helping and assisting and encouraging them in finding resource from outside of Canley or the university to support initiatives that they are keen to develop.
So what I did, I worked with Warwick University and other stakeholders, like the Charter Primary, the Westwood School, and Canley Library, Canley Community Centre. We do this pop-up cafe that bring together students who volunteer and also who done the activities for the local resident, and it helps each other. They miss, family, what you call it, family time, and they really enjoy doing with young children, doing drawing, and then have a chat with the elderly. I think that's what they want to do.
One thing that I've done with communities across Coventry and Warwickshire is to run developing community leadership courses in community settings, advertised through those community settings for free to students who are attending, funded as part of our adult widening participation. So we're reaching parts we wouldn't otherwise be able to reach by doing that kind of work. At some point in those courses, we bring them into the campus. They get to meet some other adult students who are from neighbourhoods like theirs, mainly working class adult students who are doing degrees at Warwick. We want people who live in Canley and neighbourhoods like Canley to consider studying at places like Warwick. And we really want our neighbours to feel like they can build a relationship with us and they can let us know if there are problems.
With how the Warwick University has been with me along the way since I started initiate all this project, which is, I was so grateful. And it's not only that, Warwick University also see ways that they can support me to do more, and Warwick University can see how to engage with them and utilize them for the common good. And that's how, with planning for real, we can have lots of participation and responses and feedback.
Planning for real is a technique that was invented in the 1970s by a man called Tony Gibson. It was originally invented as a way for self-organised groups in neighbourhoods to collectively decide on a much bigger agenda of things they wanted to see change than just the immediate pressing things that had brought them together in the first place. We talked with a number of long-term Canley residents who were actively involved in community initiatives. And they were keen to explore doing a planning for real. We worked with the neighbourhood to produce a 6-metre long, accurate but rough-looking model of the whole neighbourhood. It was painted by school children from a couple of local schools and other community members. And it doesn't look like an architect's model. It doesn't look fancy. It's informative, but it looks like something you could get engaged. It's very low barrier to going and having a look at it and getting engaged with it. Overall, we talked to about 650 people at what was a total of 21 events, and they made over 1,300 suggestions between them. The way they made suggestions was that there were lots of blank cards you could write an idea on and put it on a cocktail stick and stick it in the map. And so we ended up with a set of ideas that people agreed were important for Canley, a set of issues that were important for Canley. Unsurprisingly, people talked about there not being enough provision for young people who lived in Canley. And we started to pull together plans for a youth summit in Canley, supported by youth workers from agencies working across the city and local schools and so on. Having done this work identifying issues and priorities with Canley people, Warwick Arts Centre has been able to work with community leaders in Canley to successfully apply for some significant funding to build on the City of Culture year, and for a further 2 years develop community arts work of a variety of kinds in Canley, which will certainly form part of engaging more with young people and bringing young people together with other members of the community.
A Window Wonderland was part of the Coventry City of Culture 2021 during December time, where people decorate their windows and put lights on for 3 hours in the evening, and so that people can see their message. So it is from the household, and because it is correspond with the COVID, because people can't get together. However, people can still communicate, and by decorating their windows and use their design to say something what they feel. I just with the help of Warwick University, through our first ever community newsletter, we managed to engage with how many? I think more than 190 households that sign up to be part of the Window Wonderland, because it was the first time we do it. But I believe in it, by next year we will have more people to participate, and then more like one common message that we can sort of like share with the whole city and the whole world about what we are doing in Canley.
I really enjoy when people who might not otherwise find a place or a way to meet can find a way to meet and genuinely engage in real interaction and conversation, and build the beginnings of friendships or ongoing relationships.
We can see that for the past 5 years, what Warwick have done was building trust. I think building trust is so important. People of Canley, we are so fortunate to have people like you and the rest from the Warwick University that have been so eager to keep supporting us. I think we people can't see that, but we have been working with Warwick University for the past 6 years, and can see how it grows from strength to strength, and it's we are privileged actually